Hi everyone, Alicia here from Stretch It app. Now in today's episode for Stretch It Fundamentals, we are covering how you can use the wall in helping you achieve square hips in front splits. Sometimes when training front splits or even low lunge, it's tough to target the stretch directly to your psoas, to your hip flexor muscle. A lot of people feel it mostly in the low back, and they're unable to tilt their pelvis in a way that carries a stretch to their psoas, which then when training front splits will better enable you to sit upright, or rather have your torso upright, have your hips square, and not rely so much on the front leg. When we use the wall, even in a lunge setup, we can then target the psoas better, keep our hips more square, and therefore have better carryover to your front split training where you can feel your hips extend instead of just your low back extend. One challenge people run into when training front splits is how to feel if their hips are square, and the wall is a great feedback tool to make sure while you're training that you're actually squaring your hips. And the setup that we could discover that in is during our lunge. So make sure you roll up your mat or wear a knee pad or something that will make the knee comfortable, because we'll place knee down, foot on the wall, place opposite foot out in front of you. So a similar lunge setup, but now we can focus in on targeting the psoas. And because your back foot is fixed on the wall, your hips have no choice but to find that square position. And you can play with the hip tilt. Feel how when it's anteriorly tilted, when the tailbone points back, and now when you bring your tailbone forward, how you could zero in on that psoas stretch. Part 2 is to now drop the back thigh into a more true low lunge position. But again, since our foot is on the wall, we can now focus on dropping the weight down the center of the thigh. Sometimes when doing a lunge just on the mat, free on the floor, our back foot can kind of move side to side. But now because we are in this fixed position, we can try to keep the weight down the center of the thigh, better targeting the psoas muscle. And when training your front splits, you can straighten front knee. And because again, your foot is fixed on the wall, now you can try to keep the weight down that thigh, but making sure you're not rolling side to side. You're keeping the weight directly onto the back thigh as you lower hips to the floor. If you want to advance your front split training, make sure to check out our classes on our app. Link will be down below in the description box. And if you want to see more videos like these, make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel.